In order to speed up and optimize OPPO Find X9, you can, for example, use the Phone Manager app. Over here, if you open it after a couple of seconds, you can easily optimize your device by using this optimize button, and you can also see what is going on to optimize the phone. We can also see some recommended optimizations like the storage cleanup, system boost, and so on and so forth. So of course you can use them as well in order to optimize and speed up your phone. So for example, if we go to system boost, we can see what can be done, in order to speed up the device. For example, we can close these running apps in order to, to speed up the phone. Besides that, what you can also do, for example, over here in tools, we have the performance booster. If we go over here, we have the information about, some information about the usage of the system. We can see the CPU and the GPU usage. Besides these options, we can also, for example, press and hold our finger on an empty space in the home screen to go to home screen settings. And over here, if we go to app startup and closing animation speed, we can switch from standards to enhanced in order to actually have faster animations. So this can be quite useful to pretty much speed up everything, because animations can actually they don't really slow down the process, but it takes time to animations to actually, to play them essentially. And besides that, what you can also do is we can go to About Device in Settings, and over here we can open RAM option. Here we can of course make sure that the RAM expansion is enabled, and you can expand by up to 12 gigabytes. And furthermore, if we go to battery settings, in here we can enable the high performance mode, which will increase the performance of your device. Of course, the battery usage will be increased as well, so the power consumption will be higher, but of course at a cost of higher performance. Besides that, if you feel like the screen is kinda lagging, then this might be due to the limit of 60 Hz of refresh rate. So we're gonna go to display and the brightness, and then over here if you scroll down you should be able to find the screen refresh rate option, and this can be set to auto select, so ensure that you always use 120 Hz. You can actually choose high option over here. This pretty much uses 120 Hz all the time, and it doesn't matter for the phone if the power consumption is increased or not, it just still keeps using 120 Hz. And that is pretty much it. Thanks for watching, leave a like and subscribe.